Hey, everybody, and welcome to another Clarifying Conversation. This is a time where we take a moment to talk about the things that are going on in and around Koinonia. We always have things that are going on, from outreach events, worship encounters, different initiatives, and sometimes it can feel like a lot. So we take a moment to bring a little clarity to what is going on. And we always say, Apostle Hilliard tells us that where there's clarity of vision, there's acceleration toward the known goal. And we hope this conversation will help you get further involved in what's going on here at Koinonia. And so we have Pastor Shondell as normal.
Hey.
But we have a special guest with us today.
Oh my God.
The illustrious Pastor Christy.
Hello, hello, hello.
Now, for those who don't know, PC, you need to tell them who you are.
Who I am.
Yeah, to the man, relate to the guy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. So I am. Why do we rehearse? So I am the wife of Dr. Pastor Shondell Jones.
Yeah.
Is that all I need to say? Okay.
Let's make sure so nobody try to ask for your number later.
Amen.
All right.
That's right.
So
Already got it.
we have something really special coming up here at Koinonia. Our pastor, Bishop Rosie O'Neill, is not just a bishop by name, but she really is a bishop in the Lord's church. With me, she is a pastor of the pastors, and she is the leader of a reformation. And that reformation is called Koinonia Fellowship of Churches and Ministries. And there's a holy convocation coming up, and we want to come and just bring a little bit of clarity to what this is, what it means, and what does it mean for you. So, I think I'm gonna throw the first question out to whosoever will.
All right.
What is KFCM?
So KFCM is, as you said, a reformation or an organization that our pastor, Bishop O'Neill, oversees. KFCM stands for Koinonia Fellowship of Churches and Ministries. So our pastor, Bishop O'Neill, oversees its 17 stateside churches, meaning they are from all over the United States. But we also have churches in Burkina Faso, Africa, the Philippines, and Pakistan.
Mm-hmm.
And what she does with these churches is she provides spiritual oversight, she provides mentorship, she provides guidance, resources, monthly meetings, trainings, all kind of stuff to help the pastors, not just personally, but also in their role as pastor to their members. And it's a phenomenal thing. I've been serving with her in this organization since 2011. And just watching her pour into the pastors and strengthen those churches is just absolutely amazing.
All right.
It's amazing.
So let me ask another question.
Now, why do I feel like I'm getting all the questions?
So you're going to get grilled, right? So is KCC a part of KFCM?
KCC is a part of KFCM. And it's really interesting watching it now because as Bishop is about to pass the baton to Pastor Trev and Pastor Shondell, KCC will also be, and already is, a part of KFCM. So she will be continuing what's called the Episcopal work. So our church, for those of us who are KCC members, we will be reaping the benefits continuously of her still being our covering, as it were, as she mentors you and leads us into the next phase of ministry. So yeah, we are a part of KFCM.
Yeah, that's good. I think that'll be a difference too, because right now we're used to, she's our pastor.
Yeah.
And she has both roles, but we don't really relate to her in that role. Like even now she'll say, hey, I'm a bishop, but I'm your pastor.
Right.
And so that'll be a little bit different. I think when she makes that transition, I think we'll do a good job verbalizing it, even as we do now. Hey, the founder of this church and our bishop is Bishop O'Neill, And so as we move on, I think we will understand that as members a little bit better as well.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool. It's nice to know that there's still some safety is the word that comes to mind, that there's still some safety knowing that we, as we step up and take more responsibilities, as other leaders step up, other members step up, that we will still have that mentorship, that guidance, still that voice in our ear to give us the same kind of guidance. So I think that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Doc?
Yeah, I think. Well, we've got the KFCM Convocation coming up. I think that's the next step is kind of talk about that some.
I guess when is it? That would be
Yeah.
a good question to throw out there when it is.
So it is Thursday, July 18th through July 20th. So the way that it will flow is we're going to have a registration time for people to come. For those who have registered, well, let me back up. So registration for those of us who are in KFCM is only $20.
So that includes
So that includes Koinonia,
Yeah.
Koinonia members. So you'll put in the code KFCMI and you'll choose KFCM individual registrant. So once you put in that code, it's going to say $40, but it will take the discount off for you. So Thursday night, we want everybody to be in the building. That is a worship encounter. So you don't necessarily have to register to be in the service. And Bishop Michael Blue will be speaking that night. We're about to have some knockdowns, drag out church. All right. And then Friday, it'll start at 9 a.m. We will have an opening session. Bishop will come, of course, and give her words, but we will also have training all that day, various sessions. And we went over the sessions Friday night with Bishop. It was phenomenal. So that part right there is going to be amazing because you're not just going to be strengthened as a leader, but you're also strengthened in various areas of ministry. So that's going to be amazing. 7 o'clock that night, we will have what is called official night. And that is where we will all come in our clergy attire. So we got to dress up, y'all. So that means you're going to look like you're going to a funeral, so to speak. Because you'll have to, well, not a funeral, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because toilet meeting, okay, all right. But I'm just saying, I'm thinking about us because we're putting on all black and most people think funerals. So, and we'll have our clergy collars on. So you'll see all of us with our clergy collars on. Bishop will be in her full bishop's regalia is what it's called. We'll have a processional for us to walk in and it's going to be amazing, very sacred. And then Saturday, we will have our closeout time. And this is where she is going to pull us all together. We're going to have communion together. And it's just going to be an amazing time. So,
and that'll be Saturday.
And that'll be Saturday morning. They'll start at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's cool because we locally here at KCC, we're accustomed to, we got on jeans and stuff like that. So I think it's important to even share that hey, we're gonna be dressed up.
Yeah.
Right.
Just put it straight out.
So ladies, put your stockings on, your high heel shoes on, your wigs and whatever. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's good. So people can register how?
So you can go to kfcmglobal.com, kfcmglobal.com, and you can register online. Register there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the sessions on Friday because I think that's going to be, I think in particular for members because we're having it here and we're helping to lead many of the sessions.
Right.
What do members need to know about these sessions on Friday in particular?
So the sessions, think of it as going to a professional development for ministry, right? So you want to think about, okay, we're going to have sessions around how do you become a better leader? What does that really look like? Because leadership is, John Maxwell says, and Bishop has said this statement as well, everything rises and falls on leadership. So you and I have to engage with other people to learn different leadership skills. So we also have a session around caring for your community through outreach. So if you have a heart for outreach, this will be a great session to take a part of to learn what it means to really care for your community and how that really moves the church forward. We also have sessions around, y'all building teams. Thank you. See, y'all see how they got me doing all this? Mental health.
Yeah, mental health.
And the session that you're doing with
building men ministry, senior ministry, and young adult.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I was trying to think of some other ones. Mental health, pastoral care,
preparing for praise and worship.
Yep, preparing for praise and worship. So it's going to be a whole gamut of sessions. So don't think because, I'm already serving and I already know that stuff, because you still can learn something. I mean, I'm looking forward to the sessions myself.
Yeah.
And not only that, the connections that we'll make with the other churches that Bishop oversees, they're coming to learn from us.
Yeah.
So you may be able to sit in a session and help someone else. Although you may have an idea already, you still may be able to have some connection there.
But I think one of the things I'm looking forward to is the wisdom sharing, the sharing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, being in a session with other people, we get information that can help us make a slight adjustment.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is just that little slight adjustment that can really cause us to have a rocket in an area.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. And all of these sessions always are not just beneficial in the kingdom, but also in the marketplace.
Yep.
And so even if you're not a leader, quote unquote, in church yet, I believe there are things that you can take to your job, in the marketplace, maybe even in your own business, that will be very, very beneficial for you.
Yes.
So,
And one of the other things I was going to share is Bishop made the statement that God was really dealing with her about this time of showing us the sacredness of what we do.
yeah.
And so even during all of the sessions, she's actually going to have a culminating session on Friday to talk about KFCM and KFCM culture and what that really looks like. So if you really are saying, I don't know what in the world KFCM is, this will be a great time to learn the heart behind what the organization really is all about as well.
Yeah, that's good. I think one of the things you said as well, as in particular for us as members to keep in mind, is that we're participating not only to learn, but also to lead.
Yes.
Not just to lead, but also to learn. So we've kind of got dual roles. I think that's important for us to know as members, because we're going to grow. We'll have that knowledge and wisdom shared. But we're also there to serve. I mean, we've got something to supply because we are the host for this.
Yes.
So we're coming to host, but we're also coming to participate.
Yes.
You know, and so coming with that mindset, and that's why we're registering, because we want to be here.
Exactly.
Because we are better when we're together. We're better when we are fellowshipping and learning from other churches. But we have something to offer as well.
Yes.
And so we want to be here. We want to serve. All our ministries will be serving, in particular doing the worship encounters. And we want to bring it. You know what I'm saying?
All hands on deck. Yeah.
Because
our house.
I think we have the opportunity to show people what is possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so this gives us an opportunity to stretch a little bit, to say, oh man, I got to figure out something new, you know, and it gives us the opportunity to stretch a little bit, and in simple ways, in our customer service, in our graphics, in our video, our audio, how we meet people in the parking lot, in every area. It gives us an opportunity to stretch a little bit, because we're trying to provide an atmosphere that will stretch other people's fears. So I think that's an important part of it.
And the other thing that I think is so powerful about this is we are coming together to advance the kingdom.
Yeah.
This is about kingdom advancement.
That's good.
And the fact that God has given us an opportunity to participate in this blows my mind. We get an opportunity to partner with our pastor, our woman of God, to strengthen other churches and perpetuate his kingdom agenda in the earth. It's amazing. I don't know about you, but I don't want to miss it.
Absolutely.
I don't want to miss that.
That's good.
I think that's a part of our anointing. When I say I'm talking about Koinonia, that we are, and this is a term from years ago, we are a prototype and a platform.
Yeah.
And we are called to do what we do to serve the body here, but we're also supposed to help others serve, to be better at what they do.
Yes.
And that's a part of who we are.
Yeah.
If you know Pastor, she's a giver at heart.
Absolutely.
And so whatever God has placed in her hands and in her care is not just for us, but how can we use what we have to make others better? So this is what this is about.
It's going to be awesome.
As for I thought about your shirt, you got the happy to help, and that really is what we're bringing. I mean, we're happy to help our brothers and sisters in the
Absolutely.
That's what we're happy to do, and so it's gonna be a good time.
Absolutely.
I think, but here's what we want you to do. We want you to sign up. We want you to register. So can we repeat the KFCM Global?
KFCMglobal.com, and you can go in and register as a KFCM registrant, individual registrant, and then you put in the KFCMI code, and it'll take that $20.
The letter I.
The letter I.
Okay.
Yes, the letter I.
I think it's something to bring up too, because we'll be doing something that is a little different, and that we will have night worship encounters, you know, Thursday night, Friday night, and then Saturday. So what that's going to mean is for
Saturday morning.
But what that's going to mean is for our teams, our ushers, valet, greeters, it's going to be an all hands on deck approach.
Yes.
We got to be ready to go. And ready to serve, and understanding that even if I'm serving in my quote unquote normal capacity, I'm still helping to advance the kingdom.
Yes.
You got it. Because God's going to do something amazing in our midst in these evening worship encounters and on Saturday. And so I don't want you to hear about it.
Right.
It's some things you just can't catch secondhand. I want you to be in the place
Absolutely.
and to experience what God is going to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely.
That's good. Well, did we clarify well enough?
I
I think so.
unless there's some other questions,
That was good.
Yeah.
No, I think we're
All right. So we want y'all to register, sign up, be ready to serve, be ready to learn, be ready to participate. And it's just going to be a great event.
Yep. So sign up and remember the dates are Thursday. Somebody say Thursday. Thursday night, July 18th through July 20th. So Thursday night, Friday all day, and Friday night, and then Saturday we will close it out on July 20th. So you don't want to miss it.
All right.
All right.
love y'all. We'll see you soon.
All right.